Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to be telling you how to prepare for Age of Triumph in terms of your record book. So how to get a lot of your record book done really quickly before the event is even out. So to start off, in no particular order, story. Now, I don't actually know if this one can be done prior to the book coming out, but I imagine it can. So really, story is pretty straightforward. Just finish the final mission of each and every storyline. So obviously the first one being Black Garden. I mean, you could do this in any order, it doesn't matter. But Black Garden would be the vanilla story. The Awakening would be the Dark Below story. Queen's Ransom would be the House of Wolves story. Regicide would be the Taken King story, and the Iron Tomb would be the Rise of Iron story. Now, on top of this, you do have to complete the April update missions that came out, the ones about Malok, so those are really easy, you can do those. And you also have to complete the Summoner's Circle mission from the Taken King as well, which is like the Taken War type stuff. So that one, I mean, it's all very easy, so, you know, it takes like 5 minutes to do it at most, and most of the people, or most people that have been around since Taken King would have already have done that. Anyway, next up is classes and emblems. So classes is pretty straightforward, just hit level 40 on all three different characters, Warlock, Hunter, and Titan. And also what you can do prior to the book coming out is the Crucible quest lines for each subclass. As you can see, I haven't done the Hunter ones, and I won't do the Hunter ones, but if you want to get 100% done, then I would suggest doing these now, rather than having to grind a bunch of Crucible afterwards, and just going for the pain of that. Most of mine are done anyway, except from Hunter, so I'm fine with that. But also, just go and collect a bunch of emblems while you can. A lot of them are on sale now. You can just go and buy a bunch of emblems. So that's good, and they'll be changing every time. So get all the emblems that are here now, and then maybe next reset when Age of Triumph is out, there'll be a whole new set of emblems that you hadn't even gotten. Most people have gotten them all, but you know, it is what it is. And of course, shaders, same thing for shaders, just collect a bunch of them. I forgot to mention, we don't actually know how many emblems you will need to get, but people are assuming that it is around 120 emblems, which is very easy to do. I have over 120 emblems, and I'm missing basically all of Eva Levante's emblems. So yeah, you'll be fine if you have all of Eva Levante's emblems, all the raid challenge emblems, you know, just all the really easy emblems to get. You'll be fine. Now, shaders, you will have to collect 100 shaders, which I've also done. Very straightforward. A lot of them you can buy. A lot of them are just from strikes, from raids, you know, very easy stuff. So that's very straightforward. Don't need to go into too much detail there. Next up is ships. You will need to collect 75 ships. I have also done this. This one's very easy. Just grind strikes while you can. Rank up your factions. We'll get into more faction stuff in a second. Do the raids, you know, practice the raids now, because all the raids are coming back. So if you haven't done a raid, go do them, so you have some experience, because you're going to have a tough time finding a team if you've never done a raid before, or a certain raid. Now, on top of that, you can buy ships as well. Amanda Holiday will sell a bunch of random ships, and sometimes she'll have some rare ships, some uncommon ships, so, you know, pick those up if you see them. Of course, next up is Sparrows. Sparrows, you'll have to collect as well. People are assuming only 35 Sparrows. That seems very reasonable. So, you know, just collect that and beyond, just in case. But yeah, Sparrows are very easy to get. You can get a lot from Eververse, and you can make your own, technically. If you go down to the Vanguard Quartermaster or the Crucible Quartermaster, you can go buy some blue Sparrows for legendary marks, and you can upgrade them from Xur, and you can keep on picking up the same Sparrow over and over again from the kiosk, and using a different booster on that Sparrow to get different kinds of Sparrows, which also count. Now, next up, we have factions, which is what I was on about earlier. Factions, you do have to grind out quite a lot. If you don't really rank up a lot of factions, or you only focus on one faction, you might regret it if you want to get 100% in the book. Now, all of the main factions, people are assuming you will have to get rank 25, like Crucible, all of the, you know, New Monarchy, Future War Cult, Dead Orbit, Vanguard, all of those 25. People are speculating that Cryptarch will also be 25. I doubt that, because Cryptarch is so easy to level up. But, yeah, if you want to rank up fast, right now, just put on a booster, go grind some strikes, use a bunch of heavy ammo in all your alliances, just, you know, it's very easy to rank up. The game has become just casual friendly, so I mean, you can just do whatever you want, just like that. It takes no time at all. There's barely any grind anymore. And last but not least, get calcified fragments. We do know that calcified fragments, dormant Seaver clusters, dead ghosts, all that kind of stuff will have to be obtained. You'll have to get 130 dead ghosts, only 25 dormant Seaver clusters. I have 90 in total across all my characters, so I mean, I'm fine there. They're very easy to find. There's YouTube videos all around. There's, you know, websites telling you where they all are. It's just very, very easy stuff. You will also have to get 20 gold tier rating public events. I don't know if that will count before or after. I imagine after, so you don't need to worry about that. Or you'll also have to get the Lysander's Ghost, you know, the dead ghost, that gives you Lysander's Cry from the Halloween event that I don't think is available anymore, but you will have to get the ghost. So, yeah, go do that now, just so you've got it there. And also, I forgot to mention, I said last but not least, when it wasn't, but you will have to get 5,000 Grimoire, or plus. So, Grimoire is very easy to get. There's a lot of dead ghosts. If you don't have a lot of the dead ghosts, then there's most of your Grimoire right there. Do a bit of Crucible, you know, if you're trying to rank up Crucible to 25 for the book, then, you know, you can do a bunch of Grimoire stuff there. Kill a bunch of enemies and patrol and stuff, you know, it's just very straightforward. I mean, there's not really much to go on about that, but anyway, thanks for watching, subscribe, like if you haven't already, and that's about it for this video. So, adios.